Steve Jones here with the Hardscape channel with my friend Tim Huinker from Anchor Wall Systems.
Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey, I see a lot of your pizza stuff on on the Facebook pages. You make me really hungry.
Oh, they're a lot of fun to make and fun to cook for sure.
Funner to eat.
Funner to eat, yes.
So, here we are at Hardscape North America down in Louisville here in October. What the heck is the date today?
End of October.
Yeah,
Close enough.
Close enough. Yeah, a little chilly out there today.
Yeah.
So, Tim, what's going on with Anchor Wall Systems?
Well, we're down here in support of the industry, support of education. I taught the NCMA Level 1 class on Tuesday, helping out with a brand new event at the show this year, the Hardscape Installer Championship. So I'm on the committee for that. We're excited. That I think that's going to draw a lot of people here in the upcoming years.
I hope so, yeah. Unlike, there were a couple of, I hate to use the word glitches because that has bad connotations.
It's a buzzword.
Yeah, right. But they seem to be getting past it and they've got the team, so I'm really looking forward to seeing that succeed.
Should be a lot of fun seeing some professionals kind of duking it out it'll be a fun competition with the championship on Friday.
Oh yeah. So we're really looking forward to watching that. So what's happening at Anchor? I at the Pittsburgh meeting, we had our summer meeting in Pittsburgh this year for ICPI. Ended up on the same floor as your boss, Glenn.
Okay, yeah.
Ended up on the same plane going home.
Okay.
But what is Anchor Wall? What new systems have you got on board?
Well, we're pretty excited about. We've got our sculpted products across the country. We have Bel Air with Belgard. We have Riza with some of the independents like EP Henry and Baselite. Anchor Block in Minnesota is producing all the systems. And we're also offering, in fact, we've got some product in the NCMA booth here at the show just to kind of feature the future of where I think retaining wall blocks are going. And we have a kind of a fun new product called the Torpedo Base Block, and that's a universal base block that we found. We built in some features that really help with the efficiencies of installation. So,
well, explain a little more. I don't quite understand it.
Well, kind of looks like a giant bullet edger. So so as they fit together nice, it builds easy radius, radii. I guess.
What's the front to back dimension?
Each block will cover 15 3/4 inches.
Front to back?
Front to back, and then it's 11 inches wide. It's 45 pounds, so it's lighter weight in the trench. It's 4 inches thick. It has handholds underneath, so
nice.
we can gently set them in the trench. We can
instead of throwing
manipulate
them
them easier. It has insets underneath, so as we're pounding, it allows kind of material to come up inside and kind of locks it in.
Nice.
The great thing is it works under any system. So with our system, the rear lips, we don't have to knock them off anymore to do our base block. We set these in, they lock in. If the system doesn't have rear lips, they just set on top, build underneath. But we did some time tests with them and found them to be, in the 30 to 35% faster to put in because they're so lightweight and easy to move around.
And the ability to pound them level is really, I think, the fact that you've got that cavity or something underneath.
Yep, exactly.
That sounds great. Now you're going to send some to the school, right?
We might have to.
I think we'll be happy.
We definitely want to get it out there and have people see it. So.
Well, that foundation, setting that first foundation has always been the toughest thing in the world.
The hardest thing to pick up for the guys. After that, it's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah, except for compaction. We want to make sure we get the compaction right.
Yeah, I get some guys go, well, I don't want it to compact too much because I can't level my block.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a good answer.
No, not at all.
So what else? I mean, that sounds like a great thing.
Yeah, well, besides, like I say, the sculpted products, we've got a cap called the Shortcut cap that we're kind of going around and looking at. Again, it's a smaller cap, lighter weight. It's got 2 angles on it rather than being fully trapezoidal. We're finding that we can minimize some of the cutting on the cap.
So that you can actually make it come around a corner without cutting the wedges on it, or
right? Yeah. Well, there's less cutting. I mean, typically a rectangular cap or a trapezoidal cap it's like every other cap you're cutting, and this one, because it has multiple angles on it, will give you instead of just one specific radius, you've got different ones to work with, so you can.
So it'll
minimize
save
how
on the
much
number
cutting.
of cuts. Yeah, and cutting is everything. The time.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
Well, we're excited. I think we're starting to see more building happening, more just construction in general. I think the economy is slowly getting up there a little bit. I'm seeing
Painful to watch, but
it's
painful to participate
yeah.
in.
And
Actually,
anecdotally, we're hearing a lot of contractors that have been busier than they have been in the last couple of years. So it's I'm optimistic anyway.
well, I'm a bit more optimistic than I was for the last few years
Yes,
too.
exactly. Yep.
We saw a slight increase this year, and the customers that call us, and since we're in the tool business, a lot of them held off. Now, when they call, it's to place an order. It's not to talk.
Right.
It's to place an order. They're wanting to play. They want.
Not that you don't mind talking to your customers, but it's better when they order something. Right?
We're a lot more chatty when they spend money.
Yeah.
Well, Tim, I want to thank you for taking the time
I
today.
appreciate the opportunity.
Sure. Well, you and Anchor keep coming up with those great ideas, and thank you for your support of the industry. It's been critical.
We definitely think it's very important. So.
Well, this is Steve Jones and Tim Huinker with the Hardscape channel signing off.